Want to know where to live in Richmond without having to get in your car? Well, buckle up, because we're about to show you where to be.
Hey guys, thanks for checking in for another Living in Richmond video. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe, comment up, let us know what you think of our videos, what you want to see. I am Jared Davis and this is Galen Parker. We run the Davis Group at EXP Realty here in Richmond, and this video is going to be devoted to helping you find out what areas you want to be in. So if you're new to the area, if maybe you're out of the area and you're looking to move here, this is going to help you decide exactly where you would like to be. So we figured we'd break this up into a couple short chunks for you. Where to live within the city, where to live if you want to be outside of the city into the suburbs but still be surrounded by restaurants, grocery stores, things like that, entertainment, and then finally if you want a little more rural, some land, some peace, where you should look for that. So Galen, let's get us started with the city. If someone wants to live in the city itself, what markets, what areas should they be researching?
I love this one because I'm a city boy at heart, and so when I think of Richmond, I think of areas like Ginner Park, Carytown, Laburnum Park. We're going to go north side, Scott's Addition, Manchester. All of these are huge hot spots. We're going to see plumes of restaurants, great activity, great location in 95.
Yeah, so when you think about a lot of these areas, Galen, you had mentioned a lot of the stuff in north side like Ginner Park, Laburnum Park. Laburnum Park is going to be on the pricier end of things, and then it starts getting cheaper as you maybe move down into Ginner Park, into North Side. North Side makes up things like Brooklyn Park, Highland Park, Battery Park. These are going to be more affordable houses, up-and-coming areas. That's on the north side of Richmond. And then as you come out of North Side, you start getting into Carytown, you start getting into almost Church Hill as you kind of move east, and then things like the Museum District and Fan District. Fan, Museum, Carytown, very well-established areas, a definite prime area of the city, higher price points. And then as you start moving south, you get south of the river. If you look up a map, you're going to see the James River running right through the city. You go into Manchester, which is another area that's really hot and up and coming, another good one to look at. And then you've got little neighborhoods like Scott's Addition. Not a lot of housing in Scott's Addition. You have a little bit here and there, but for the most part, that's going to be where a lot of your breweries, restaurants, places that you can walk are, things like that. Now let's say you don't want to live in the city. You want more of a rural area, maybe some neighborhoods to be able to walk with the kids, pools, you're looking for county school districts, whatever it may be. There's a handful of areas to probably take a look at. Depending on which direction you go outside of the city, as you move south, you're going to have Chesterfield County. It's one of the biggest counties and most populated counties in the state of Virginia. Within Chesterfield, you have things like Midlothian, Chester, Chesterfield, and even some zips that say Richmond, even though they are Chesterfield. But Midlothian, that's going to be a nice hot spot to look at. If you were to go north of the city, you start getting into Hanover, Ashland area, places like Mechanicsville, another area you may want to look at, especially if you're looking to be on that 95 corridor. Maybe if you work north up towards Fredericksburg, it's not that bad of a commute. And then finally, if you were to go west of the city, you'll hit Henrico, Western Henrico, Glen Allen, and Short Pump, another place that you'll want to check out when you're looking through the actual cities and counties, zip codes. Galen, what are some neighborhoods they could be looking out for if we're looking in Midlothian, if we're looking in Short Pump? You can throw anything out there?
So I think some of the big ones that you think about, especially with Chesterfield County, you're going to think of like the Salisbury area, you're going to think about Halsley, Mosley, you're going to think about all these areas that are a little bit on the outskirts, but they afford you a little bit of a higher price point of house, larger house footprint, maybe a little more interaction with your neighbors, but not as much land if we would go further out in older established neighborhoods, or if we even go out into the rural areas.
Yeah, so you had mentioned Halsley. That's one that has won Neighborhood of the Year across the country and a lot of different award sections over the years. Beautiful neighborhood, In Midlothian, you have things like Roundtree, Newmarket, Collington, Magnolia Green, a big one that's being built out right this second. As you move up towards Short Pump, Wyndham is very, very popular. You have neighborhoods like Wellesley, newer neighborhoods like Bacova. And then for people that want things like new construction, you've got Rivermill coming up. You've got Greengate if you want like some luxury townhouses and things like that. But this is going to keep you out of the city, but close to everything, right? Your grocery shopping, your Trader Joe's, your Kroger's, your Wegmans. It's going to give you plenty of restaurants to eat at, malls like Short Pump, Midlothian, Chesterfield Town Center. So you're going to be really close to all of your creature comforts, gyms, essential needs, but also still be out of the city, neighborhood feels, things like that. Now, lastly, let's say you want some land. You want to be more in the rural areas. You don't mind a commute into either the suburbs or even a commute into the city. Where should they be looking, Galen?
Now you've gotten a little bit out. This is going to be your longer commute, so you're going to think about areas like Powhatan, Goochland. Goochland's got a bevy of different new construction areas that are being built right now. They're advertising having high-speed internet, so this will be an opportunity of new construction plus larger lots and a little bit of acreage that you can enjoy as well.
Yeah, so things to look out for. Like Galen said, look for internet service if it's necessary to you. It is for most people. A lot of Goochland does not have high-speed internet yet. So you just want to check on that. You even want to check in places like Hanover and Ashland as well to make sure they're running their lines. Again, this is more for people that maybe don't even want a neighborhood. You can just get acreage and land, a little bit of a commute. But if you do want neighborhoods, there's neighborhoods like Breeze Hill in Goochland, Oilville. You've got Tillman's Farm on the outskirts of Short Pump moving into Goochland where Rockville is. You've got a lot of new construction happening there right now. People like Eagle Homes are building. Blue Ridge Custom Homes just picked some lots up in Oilville that they're building on. So you have a lot of different options there. Now keep in mind, even if you are in one of these rural areas, it's pretty easy to traverse Richmond. So if you haven't been here yet, you'll see that the traffic is not very bad. It's pretty quick to get almost anywhere. You've got a handful of highways. You've got 288, 64, 95, and Powhite. And between those four, everything pretty much interconnects in a way that no matter where you choose to live, it's pretty easy to get from place to place, to commute in, to commute out without too much traffic. Now, if you are looking to move to Richmond and you need help, whether it's setting up a home search, whether you want to have more details on some of these areas, feel free to reach out to us, please. All of our contact information is here. We'd love to help you find a home in the Richmond area. And if you want to dive deeper into some of these areas, this was a quick overview. You can look at our channel. Please like and subscribe, comment below. Check out our Living in Richmond Where to Live videos because we do detailed breakdowns of all of the areas that we've talked about. If you see an area that you're interested in that we haven't done a video on, feel free to reach out to us, let us know. It's probably in the works already. Again, we thank you so much for watching. This has been another episode of Living in Richmond. I am Jared Davis.
I'm Galen Barker.
Have a good day.